This is a student essay submitted in Oklahoma in 2024. At a distance, it looks like any other assignment, but I want you to look right here. That sentence just doesn't belong. That is the voice of a chatbot, and the student didn't write this paper. They hit submit without even reading it.
What I've been starting to see is more and more students handing in assignments that were all or partly written by AI.
This is not a funny mistake. This is patient zero of an intellectual extinction event. It's the exact moment the system crashed in education. Now, let's trace this glitch back to its source. Initially, people stopped this through other measures. And in 1997, in the University of Berkeley, California, 2 students were just fed up of other students copying and copying and copying again. So in 1997, they created TurnItIn, a plagiarism system so robust it can detect anything, anywhere, anytime. Someone copies, they would be punished and sought out. It was like the Batman of the academic world. If you were an op, get ready to be caught. But, unfortunately, it wasn't just Batman. It was the Punisher.
I was flagged by TurnItIn's AI detector. Now my graduation may be at risk.
Is anyone else concerned by the dangers of AI detection tools in higher education?
Recently ran into a serious issue with TurnItIn's AI detection tool. One of my assignments was flagged as AI generated, even though I wrote it myself.
I hate AI.
You, TurnItIn. I'm a human. TurnItIn.
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 TurnItIn, my balls.
My education is at risk because of you, TurnItIn.
You can see how this obviously procures problems. TurnItIn was a great software at first, until the era of ChatGPT hit upon us. Like a wave, like a crash. It was over for plagiarism and academic integrity.
Baby in a dentist waiting room or something, picking up one of those old glossy magazines and going like this. And to that kid, it was just like a broken iPad because that kid had just grown up in a world where there were touchscreens everywhere. And my kid will never grow up, will never ever be smarter than an AI. That will never happen.
That man you saw right there, his name is Sam Altman, and he is the CEO of ChatGPT. ChatGPT killed education with its recent change, where it introduced ChatGPT for teachers. So, in this blog post that Sam Altman put out, it says, a free version of ChatGPT built for teachers. A secure ChatGPT workspace that supports teachers in their everyday work so they can focus on what matters most, plus admin controls for school and district leaders. Free for verified US K-12 educators through June 2027. Of the 800 million people that use ChatGPT each week, teachers are some of the earliest and most active adopters. That's shocking to me. 3 in 5 already use an AI tool, and most that use it weekly report saving hours each week, giving them more time to spend with students. If you're an educator and you're using ChatGPT, what does that even mean? Could this mean like the dismantling of education?
In a statement, the Hamilton-Wentworth District School Board said, "We are monitoring the use of ChatGPT as it relates to the education sector."
Many times,
this author and educational expert wants it banned in elementary school.
Because once it gets out into the world for these young children, once they realize the power of it, it's going to reduce their motivation to learn. Because why? All I have to do is go, type it up, and ask a question.
I truly believe that ChatGPT is only going to get more dangerous, especially for young developing minds. I was at a conference last month. It's called Gen Z AI. And the whole point of this conference is to gather youth opinion about AI. And what's happening is that students are not using their own brains anymore. In fact, they're resorting to ChatGPT more than ever. And it's not just for education. education is an extremely important tool that a lot of these founders, Sam Altman, what have you, don't want to realize. But what they will realize is that they're becoming more powerful, and we need to do everything we can to stop this. It comes down to basic life decisions. And I'm talking literal basic life decisions like Dunkin' Donuts. I can't decide what I want to order. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go to ChatGPT and ask it, what should I order? Because I'm losing my human anatomy and human autonomy. And that's the entire point of this conversation. We are losing our ability to do basic chats, basic tasks, and it's all due to ChatGPT. When teachers encourage products like ChatGPT for education, the system just goes back and forth with these AI detectors. So genuine cheaters are encouraged to use AI by Sam Altman, all these people, and their own teachers, which causes this entire educational dismantle that nobody wants to deal with. The fact is, children should not be blamed entirely for the fact that they are becoming dumb. This system is literally rewarding and encouraging them, which makes total sense. If I'm a kid and I have an easier thing that is essentially treated like a calculator, even though it's not, I'm gonna take it. GPT is not Google. It is not a calculator. It cannot understand the words it's putting out. It can't understand what the context of it's saying. All it knows is it's given a prompt and it will put out to whatever obtains to that prompt. Hence why we've seen teachers literally try and cheat the system. We've seen teachers literally try and put prompts that are like, this is a little different, so they can catch the cheaters in the act. Because if plagiarism software punishes actual people, and if other softwares just don't work, you have to resort to the only human method that works, and that's baiting them. Do I think education will ever get better? Yes, I do. But I think we need to understand where the problem lies. It is not just with the kids. The entire system of education is broken. And the only way we're going to fix it is by working together with hands and students. And making sure what quality education looks like isn't punishing those who are foreign or have foreign languages. It's not about punishing those who are too smart. And it's not about punishing kids for not knowing any better. It's for dismantling the evil system that tackles us all. Thank you for watching, and hopefully, I'll see you next video.